Hi, this is Dheeraj. This is my regular employee Kolhapur. This is tutorial for Android simple test project. Here I have put two zip files, Android SDK Windows, which is of size 2.7 GB, and this is one Eclipse. I have extracted both here, and this is Windows Android SDK. The size should be 4.5. After extraction, the size should be 4.5. This is Eclipse. We will start Eclipse here. Still calculating size, and this is Eclipse. Now here we can see that we are using Eclipse. I change the size of location of the workspace. This is my laptop, so I don't have location. To our projects. Projects. I put my workspace as the Eclipse project. Before we have started here, let size, check the size. See, once we extract all the zips, all the zip of the Android SDK, the size should be 4 point something GB, and the total number of files here should be 72,000. If it's not like that, we should once again extract the Android zip. Here I am doing the path. The Android SDK is already installed, so we have given the another path. I have installed it to the E drive project. Say yes or no here. It's showing that we are installing these modules, and this is the Eclipse. When it start first time, we don't like to will show how to create new project. Put the name of Android application. CDDM. So just put the CDDM. Type 3.3. Change circuit. Next. Put it here for more login. The name to the home. See, this is activity name, that is your class name, and this is layout, that is your GUI, which is in format of XML. Still it's calculating the size. Here we show that the Android is 2.3 is loading. Once it gets low, all else will. Okay, this is the basic GUI of the Android project. We will delete all the GUI and create our own. First we need the layout. That is horizontal or vertical. In vertical, all the controls and the views are located in vertical manner, one by one, and in horizontal put the adjacent like this. I would like to change to the okay. Here's the XML file of the graphical user interface of the Android application project, and this is the Java file into which this home.xml has been included, like set content view all.layout.main. Sorry, home. Here, this line indicates that this activity sets this layout. If we create another layout like that, say login, I put linear layout here and put some other views here, and then I change to the login. This shows that now home activity contains this view, means this view. Then if you don't have AVD manager, if you don't have AVD, then you have to create AVD first. Create a one like C. That is one Android phone by Samsung Galaxy OS with version 2.3.3. You can give any name, just be sure that the name include just characters including underscore. Don't use space, that is invalid name. This shows that you contain invalid characters, that is space. Just use underscore. And if you want SD card into your SDK emulator, then use SD card here. The size, that is this 1 GB. Something missing here, includes space here, that's why it's showing there. Now let's create AVD. It takes some time for creating the AVD. Let's check the size of the Android SDK. See, it shows 4.54 GB, that is 4.4877, and the total number of files are 73 something. Okay, after extracting the Android SDK exit, the file size should be, the folder size should be 4.54 GB. If it greater than or less than the 4.50, you should delete this file, delete this folder, and extract once again. Okay. Now the AVD has been created. Now we'll run this project first time like this, and after first time you can run it from here. When you run the project, it will take the appropriate AVD from this list. You can add AVDs, multiple AVDs here with different APIs. Say tabs here. I have created a second AVD with Android version 2.3, API level 13, size 2 GB. When you run a project, it picks up the AVD with proper appropriate version of that project. Like if you use 2.3.3 as project version, you should have minimum 2.3.3 version AVD in your AVD manager, device manager. Here is the console of the different things, that is DDMS and Android. Here Android says that Android Kit has been launched, and here is the AVD. It is starting now. Once it gets started, no need to close it. Just minimize it, make modifications in your project, and then run it once again. And changing here, I am changing some some necessary changes in this GUI. Take it a proper login form. Graphical. Here I need one header. That's why I use a large text here. EM for. I will choose the title next time. Just I will create the GUI. I will use background colors also here. So we need to first create some background colors. For background color, we need to choose the color from the Paint or Photoshop, what do you have with you? I want this color as a header background. After that we can see 47, 107, 198. We will create our one value file for the project. That is colors, or you can say my colors. Finish. Here's a color. Here is your value file. Choose color. Header underscore busy. Here also just use Java variable and conditions. Just follow the Java variable and condition. Don't use space characters and other things. The value should be RGB, like hash 47. You should use hash value. In Paint there is no hash value available, so use add a Photoshop. Means if we enter these values 47, 107 and 198 to file, let we check the color. 198 means this values may or may not be, take it as it is. Let me check RRGGBB. Okay, find the color. Okay, and you can save this file. Once it's saved, we can use the color here in the back as a background color. Here itself colors. See, the color is little different. It's little different from here because we don't use hash value. Try to use hash value, which is pick up from at Photoshop or w3school.com. Now I will use some other color to main background. You can say red color. 17, 28, 32. I will create a new color. Like LPG. 28, 32. Check the background color whether it is accurate or not. Okay, they did it different from, but okay, no problem. We will use hash value next time. The hash value is like something like this. This CT 09 like this. I've just used it randomly, and this color is the open. You can use W3School or Adobe Photoshop to check Adobe Photoshop is available. No. Okay. Now we will use some controls here. First one is label as text box. Here you can see some types of text box. This is just plain text. This is name text, person name. This is password. This is numeric password. This is email ID and address and all this thing. This is just numeric. You can use any whatever you want, like your form. Then I will provide some margin to here to see it properly. The left 15 dp, at the right so 15 dp, then at the top 25 dp. See, it changed properly. Now I want this slightly to the left again 5 dp, and they will provide some more 15, like not going to change that. Change, and to this some little top margin 10 dp. And this is one field. You can copy this and paste it here, but it paste at the top, so you have to put it once again like this to it come at the bottom. Okay. Now change the values of login one password and delete this to the password. Provide top margin as 15 dp. See, we have created the login form. Now we will place a button here, say like this. Press it. Okay, press a button and also provide some margin to value. This margin shows, this margin provide left, top, right and bottom all margins as a 25. Now we can change the height width also. We change the width to the like 80 dp. We will change the name as submit. And then we need another button. We'll take copy of this, paste here. Don't try to use keyboard buttons when you're working with this area, because the cursor is at this place, and when you type some characters here, it will automatically type here itself. That's why don't try to use keyboards button or shortcuts in this area. You can use in this area also. You can use this area, but try to use only mouse here. And now we provide cancel or exit button. I want this button in front. Like we will also include some here with a horizontal orientation. We put like this. We can drop like that. See, place another. Now we provide the gravity as the center. See, now looks some professional or proper. We can add some images too here, or you can provide background image, background color to this also. Now we create some color, include some colors here. Value, I have put random hash value here. The hash value start to the 0 up to the F, means 0 to 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, like that. Use any values from this A, B, C, D. Let's check what is this color. Similar to the linear layout, you can use background blur here. Check whether it is selected or not. Color button BG. Oh yeah, this is the color for that. Now we have to change the height to the color. Change the height of this button. Let's change some value of the button here. To the flash, just close it and open it. Okay. Now we have to change the height to some value. See, we need we need some text color. We use text color as background color. So we will delete this, paste here so that we will get all the features of this original. Reset or you can exit here. Now this is our GUI. We already run this project, so here we can see the output. See, this is our old login form. Now we run it once again here. See the changes here, just uploading the C2DME APK and then install it and then finally run it. How it runs. First, all the installation has been uninstalled from this AVD. Yes, this is your login form just we have created. Yet we don't have given the events to these buttons. Let's try to do that. To add an event, first we need to add a method here that receives that event with this definition, like submit. We can use any name to the method, but it should in our parameter view put it. And for exit, public exit. Now give these names to the button on click. For submit it, I have created a submit event, and for exit I have created an exit event. That is exit method. Let's check whether it is saved or not. Okay, now I can save, and in this two events I will just show a message that is toast, that shows to the Android phone. Three parameters to the toast. First is the context, that means current activity or current context in your application. Then other is message to show, and this last one is the duration, that is short or length. Now we have to show this. And for exit we just use finish here to finish your activity. The life cycle of activity, you can study the life cycle of activity from internet or any Android beginner book. Now run the project. The life cycle of the activity contains on create methods, on pause, on resume, and then finish like this. Okay, now press the submit button. Okay, login successfully here. I think the spelling is wrong, and now this is exit. See, the finish button work like the back button, but just back button you just press the means saves all the inputs and get previous activity, and the finish button dispose all the memory and get back. Okay, then we use request focus here because the focus is in this, so we use request focus here. Now we take inputs from these values and then check with the static value and show whether it is successful or unsuccessful. Okay, how to, now we take a string. In unlike Java, the GUI and code are different from each other. The GUI in XML and the code in Java. In normal or core Java, that AWT or Applet, the GUI and the code are same. Means whatever you want to add to the GUI, you have to add into the code, like frame f is equal to new frame, button b is equal to new button, and f dot add b, like that. But in Android you have to create a XML file like this using these controls, and you have to set content view like that. Once you use set content view of this XML to this activity, you have to implement all the methods for all the events. And to take inputs from this text, edit text, you have to use some kind of method like this. First we have to convert this XML tag, means this XML this XML tag to the Java object by using this method with the help of r dot id dot edit text 1. See, the r dot id dot edit text 1 is from here itself. You have to click on this edit text and see here the ID of that edit text, and for that edit text you have ID. Means each and every view in this user interface have its own ID. See the login ID with the text view 1, password with text view 01 with T capital and V capital, and this button have B capital button 01, and this one is button 01. Means you, if you want to create the Java object of this view, you have to use like this. Means I want to create a Java object of button, then button B is equal to typecast to the button, find view by ID r dot id dot set button 0 here. Then you can use any methods of this button and get text, set text, like that. And for edit text, similar thing for edit text like this. Now you can use same method for password edit text also, pass, but you should change the ID of that password. See, the ID of the password is edit text 2. You can see the ID here also, what ID you have given, or you can change the ID to, means like this, change the ID whatever you want, but you don't use the same ID to two different user views. Now take the input like lid string is equal to lid dot get text dot to string, and for password, pass string is equal to pass dot get text dot to string. Now check this with some static value, lid str dot equals admin and then pass string dot equals say f087, or you can use simple adj and the password is jpt. This is easy to type here, so that's why you have used it. Now you can show else login fail. Okay, now we can test this at here. See, this is the logcat. We can pick it from here also. Android, this is logcat. The use of logcat is like console, means whatever in between this you have to whatever you, when you use system dot out dot println like Java. In Java it shows on console, and in the Android it shows in logcat here. Okay. Means this for, just for purpose for intermediate values. See, we have included. First we check the false positive test, that is wrong and wrong, and press submit, login failed. And now we check the correct values, that means true positive A D J, and our password is JPT. See why I have given this is easy to type here, only 3 buttons need to take. Login now it shows still login failed. I have given the wrong password as JPT, sorry, JPT. Login successfully shows. See, the Android keyboard is little bit complicated here. Login successful, and we can exit here. This is a simple demo of how to create a new application from like here, how to give GUI to this, and how to create a login form. This is Logcat, this is your outlines, this is your properties, and this is Dheeraj Malvinkar from Empedia. Thank you for watching this video.